we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida's offense will start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Looking to throw, it's Rooks. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finding an escape route. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give out of the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Gators have this offense rolling. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving distance. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Little. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes he's 3 to 4.
Oh, he's got some space. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Lost a throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just just have to make that catch.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
They'll send the back in motion. Just keep slinging it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Going right to work up top. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Connection to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Camarda. Pass attempt. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Breaks into the open on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll keep it on the sneak. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Tigers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Brooks. Takes the easy completion, and the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. The next play.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Gators in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He gets it all the way down the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle offense to the line. The inside handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Turning it on! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Handoff to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gators will hustle to the line. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Snagged in the middle. It's Little. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That should be the final play of the first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The give on the option. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Runs through a tackle. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Gators want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The quick out. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rooks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So Missouri will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Makes the grab down the left side. Running free. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They want to throw it. There's the pressure. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the ground with the back. He powers his way ahead. Gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Camarda. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line, just spectacular execution there.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
This offense has gone haywire on these last two plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? They won't let him in. He had a nose for the end zone, but he will be stopped short. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We enter the 4th quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Morris. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going for the big play. And his first pass is incomplete.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep end.
Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Drew a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Give to the back. Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Traore. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he added the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Morris. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is